So let's all start, if you would, by thinking of a recent time, could be this morning, could be whenever you're listening, to a recent time of upset. And go over what your subject was. Was it money? Was it your body? Was it a partner? Was it yourself? Just, you'll remember. And then just take 1 minute, if you will. I'm going to interview you about 8 different feelings. And maybe you could say just to yourself whether you have any of this feeling, even though it might be bigger than what you are accounting for. So you have your situation. Before I ask you the feeling, I should have asked you to rate it. Can you rate it now? How upsetting is it? From 1, just a little annoying, just a little upsetting, to 10, if I don't stop thinking about this or feeling about this, I'm going to go crazy. Somewhere in there, just give it a number. Whatever first number comes is good enough. Now I'm going to ask you just quickly if you have any of this feeling in that situation. Keep thinking of the situation. Let it be as upsetting as it is. Is there any anger in this situation in you, in the person? If there's anger, you can write it down or just make a note of it. Is there any joy? Joy in the situation? Is there any pain in this situation? Is there any fear in this situation? Are there any perceived mistakes, often called guilt? Is there any imagined unworthiness, often called shame? Is there any lust or longing? Could be sexual, but it could be just wanting, like longing. And now see how present you are. Is there a lack of presence? Are you at least present to your feelings? If you're present to your feelings, now you're in the now. Just for this moment, you're in the now. That's great. Whatever you're feeling is great because you're in contact with your mind body. And using this in my life, even out of context to a meditation, I would reflect back to myself. Pain is happening. Anger is happening. Fear is happening. Whatever it is, imagined unworthiness. And notice I didn't say I am having, or I said it's happening, because feelings come and go. So now, just for the sake of this beautiful chance we have together to be in meditation and have some extra minutes, take these feelings and put them in some kind of box. Just for a few minutes, you're going to come back to it. We're not getting rid of anything. We're just allowing whatever has happened in the last moment. Going to put them in a box near your heart. Could be anywhere, but for today, I'm saying near your heart. And now, before we do anything else, notice your posture and notice your breathing. We've just been in an upsetting situation in your mind and in your feelings. Are you contracted? Is your body upright or bent over? Where are your arms and where are your shoulders? Are they raised or lowered? Where are they? And now take your arms and put them out in front of you, all the way out in front of you, and feel your fingers wiggling around so you know the energy has gone out through your fingers. And now just imagine from your fingers they're bouncing into the wall. And the wall is like your body. It's like your temporary room. And now with your energy, and you can put your arms down if they're getting tired, imagine the energy of life pushing through the walls. The walls of your room and your house are artificial. Life contains air that's inside and outside, and we might think it's different, but on the outside, it's the same air as the inside, the air of life, unless you have a purifier and so on. Now just breathe. Now you're outside. Take in whatever weather is outside. If it's sunny, take in the rays. If it's raining, take in the rain. If it's in between and cloudy. And notice when you're outside of your body and you're in the isness of imagination and outside of the room, whatever weather it is okay. You don't have to have any opinion on the weather. It just is. And for the sake of time, we'll come inside, but you could spend as much time as you like outside of your body in the isness of the weather. And most of the time, you don't fight the weather. And if you do fight the weather, you're going to lose because the weather always wins. And that's just like life, where the isness of the weather and this experience of being okay with whatever is your nature. You've developed a personality, but underneath the personality is this isness that you were born with. You learn to like certain things and have preferences, and that's all fine. It brings your uniqueness. But this isness that allows, that doesn't react, is always there. So we're going to come back into the room, and you're going to find your box near your heart, and you're going to open up your box and see what the level of upset is.